always sipping. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be very exciting because I am doing the Q&A, the one and only Q&A. So I'm very excited. I haven't done a Q&A in like years actually, so this is going to be really exciting. And I feel like I have a lot of questions to answer. So I asked you guys to ask me questions on a video that I posted a few videos back now. And so I'm going to go through those and answer them. If I don't answer your question, I apologize. I'm trying to answer all of them. But if I don't answer your question, leave it down below again. And if you have any questions for my next question and answer video, which could be sooner, who knows, you know, then you can put that down below as well. Alrighty, let's get started. This is very exciting. This is really great. What is your worst pet peeve? I think the thing that annoys me the most, like in general, is driving around other people. Like, you know, people are just really bad drivers in general, and so I feel like I think I'm an amazing driver, and so everyone else is always at fault, but it probably is my fault a lot of the time as well. It's just, I can't stand it. Like driving, bad drivers everywhere. Girl, let me tell you. How long does it take you to paint your nails? It takes me between anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, depending on, you know, the nail polish I'm using, how many coats I need to do, how in depth I'm doing. Like sometimes I'll do a whole like cuticle treatment and like cutting my nails and then filing the nails. It depends on the day and how much like effort and time and everything I'm putting into my nails, basically. How do you stay so real on YouTube since it seems most YouTube gurus are becoming not true to themselves? Well, thank you first of all for seeing me as a real person, because I try really hard to be 100% myself all the time, which you think is easy with making YouTube videos. To me, it's very easy in any circumstance to succumb to the pressures of what you think other people want you to be, and YouTube is no exception. It's really easy to get sucked in and start doing what everyone else is doing, and not that what everyone else is doing is wrong or not good. It's just, it's better to be unique and to be yourself. And I think for me, being true to myself is so much more rewarding than being what I think other people want me to be. And at the end of the day, people are going to not like me even if I try to be someone else. So I might as well be 100% myself and at least be making myself happy. And if other people can enjoy my personality and my weirdness and all my quirks, that's just a bonus. There are plenty of fake people in this world, unfortunately, and that's okay. You do you, I'ma do me, and I appreciate those of you who enjoy my videos and are so kind to me on a daily basis. It honestly means the world to me, and it's that much more rewarding to me that I'm actually being myself and you guys actually like me. Weirdo me. What book are you currently reading? I'm currently reading The Narrow Road to the Deep North by Richard Flanagan. I'm really enjoying it. I mentioned it in my August favorites. It's sort of one of those books I feel like is going to take me a little bit to wrap my head around. It's quite dark, and it's about people who are members of prisoner of war camps. It's sort of just a really like heavy topic. First of all, like reading about people in these camps, which is the way they're treated is just horrible. And then how those who survive like deal with what they've gone through later in life with their like marriages and relationships and kids. It's really sad, and so kind of shows you the long-term effects of war. What's your favorite season and holiday? My favorite season is by far fall. Holiday, Christmas, and then Thanksgiving. I love Christmas because everyone is so cheerful for the most part. You're either like extremely cheerful or like extremely unhappy. There's like no in between. I love Christmas. I love the music. Honestly, like Christmas music is my shit. I start listening to it like October. I love it. And Thanksgiving I love too because, again, everyone comes together, we're all in a good mood, we get to eat a ton of food and not feel bad about it, and I love it. So I just love having like all the family around, and that's kind of like why I like these holidays. What fictional character would you marry and why? Oh girl. I don't know. There has been, like, especially when I was younger and I didn't have a boyfriend, so like when I was like 14, 15, 16, that kind of age, I would read these like books and be like, oh my god, that's like literally the perfect man, like, you know, one day that's gonna happen to me. Like reading the Hunger Games, I was like, yeah, like Katniss Everdeen, she's got it all, like, you know, I want my Peeta. But then I sort of like grew up and realized that every girl needs something different, and honestly, I don't think Peeta and I would mesh very well. I think if I could marry any fictional character, I would probably choose Harry Potter. I just think that that could work, you know? And I would love to be a wizard, you know? Teach me your skills. I want a wand. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Oh, wow. In 10 years, I'll be 30, which seems crazy. And I remember when I was like 16, I thought 30 was so old. And now I'm like, 30 is not old at all. Like, you're still beginning your life. So when I'm 30, I would hope to, first of all, be extremely happy with whatever I'm doing. I really would like to have at least, you know, my degree, if not my master's done, which would be really nice. And I would also like to be married, potentially, have a child maybe, hopefully living on the West Coast, hopefully living close to my family, and just being a really happy person. Cat-shaped waffles or waffle-shaped cats? Cat-shaped waffles. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have 2 siblings. I have an older sister and an older brother, and they're both amazing. I love them. My sister is 6 years older than me. My brother is 4 years older than me. We've always all gotten along pretty well, and they're really supportive, and I appreciate them. How old are you? I am 20. I turned 20 in April, and it feels crazy to not be a teenager anymore. To be honest, I didn't think I would like care or feel any older, but now when I tell people I'm 20, they're like, wow, you're 20, like what have you achieved? And I'm like, absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Sit down. I you know, there's more pressure now, but I don't miss being a teenager, but in some ways I kind of miss the smaller expectations that people had of me. That was nice. Do you want any more piercings or tattoos? Funny you ask. I actually just got a new tattoo yesterday, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen it. I will be doing a video about it when it's healed a bit more. I kind of want to wait because it is like literally brand new. I just got it yesterday. But if you want to see it, like I said, I'll link my Instagram down below. It's always linked down below. And my name on Instagram is Emily Joy with 2 E's. When I do my video about the tattoo and show it to you guys and everything on my channel, you'll kind of hear more about the story behind it and everything like that. So yes, I love tattoos, I love piercings, and I'm totally open to anything, and I feel like once you get a couple tattoos going, you sort of don't care as much. Although piercings and tattoos, especially tattoos, are more like extreme forms of expression because it's permanent, I don't see it that way as being like this permanent thing that I have to live with forever, and oh my god, when you're 80 years old, you're gonna have that on your arm. Like, I don't really see it that way because as much as that is reality, it's like, it's an expression of who I am right now, and it's documenting who I am now. So I'm really happy. I've gotten 3 tattoos in like just over a year, which is a fair amount, but I love all my tattoos. I don't regret any of them, and they all have meaning to me, so that's what's most important. If you want to know more about my other tattoos and my other piercings, I will link my videos down below that I've done in the past. And as for piercings, I'm down for anything. Like, ever, if any of my friends ever like, here, want to go get piercings with me or something, I'm like, yes girl, yes, because I love piercings. You can totally just remove them if you don't want it anymore. So, you know, I think the next piercing I get, if I get one like anytime soon, will be my snug, because I really like the look of that. How do you deal with people or friends who just don't accept you? This is a really hard, and this is something that everyone has to deal with at some point. When people don't accept me for my personality, of course it hurts. That's inevitable. And to say to someone like, oh, you shouldn't care what other people think, is just so dumb to me, because as a human being, you're gonna care what other people think. That is part of being human. That is reality. I'm not gonna tell you guys, oh, don't care what other people think about you, because you're going to care what other people think about you. That's, you know, that's how it is. Someone who doesn't like me or just doesn't accept me for who I am, there's been a ton of people in my life that have been like that. And normally what I would do is I would just not spend time with that person. I'm very stubborn, so I want to be true to myself. Like I've said previously in other questions, like I want to be true to myself all the time. But reality is, like, I don't want to offend anyone. And if someone's offended by my personality, I'll totally tone it down, because that's not, I don't want to go around offending people or making people feel uncomfortable or upset because of something I'm saying or doing. How do I deal with it? Kill them with kindness, and don't be judgmental of that person. Be wise and think about your actions. Are you doing something that could make someone feel uncomfortable? Are you doing something that might not be completely appropriate? Then change your behavior around that person. But that doesn't mean you can't be true to yourself. I don't know if that makes any sense. Do you have a celebrity crush? If so, who? Yes, I always have a celebrity crush. After seeing Mad Max and another movie that I can't remember, I am obsessed with Tom Hardy. Like, to me, he's just great. I like that man, okay? I know he's married, and I think he has children, but that's okay. And then my female celebrity crush, because I have a female celebrity crush as well, come on people, is Mindy Kaling from The Mindy Project, The Office, all that stuff. She's hilarious. I absolutely love her personality. She is probably the only celebrity I can think of off the top of my head who I would actually care to even be friends with. What are you studying in college? So I'm studying psychology in university, and yeah, I'm loving it. I'm like over halfway done my degree, which is crazy. I can't even believe that. It feels like I just started like yesterday, but how long have you and your boyfriend been together? Patrick and I have been together for 3.5 years now. And I have another question about how did we meet? And we actually met in high school. No, we met in elementary school. We went to the same elementary school. We're actually in the same class for grade 1 and 3. And then we didn't see each other for like, I don't know, 6 years or something like that. And saw each other again in grade 11 when his best friend started dating my best friend. And so then we kind of started hanging out. And the rest is history. So that's kind of cool that happens, and I literally have like photos of us together in elementary school. How bizarre is that? Kiss, marry, kill, Harry Potter, Aragorn, or Lord Petrie? Oh god. Kill Lord Petrie because he freaking creeps the crap out of me. He's from Game of Thrones, for those of you who don't know. I would kiss Aragorn, although I'm tempted to marry him. He's just almost too masculine for me. I'm gonna marry Harry Potter because I can't help myself. I want to be a wizard, Harry. So those are all the questions I'm going to answer in this question and answers video. If I didn't answer your question, please leave it down below and I will answer it in my next Q&A. Thank you all so much for asking me so many amazing questions, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys!